everyone, look who's back.
I'm here. With bells on.
Yay.
Yay.
Anyway, this is P over here.
I'm over there.
Patricia.
Mariah.
And together,
We are PM Artist Studio.
And today we will be working on some ATCs because the little coaster thing is still, she's been getting over the sickness. And finally, and then I was like, I need packets. So there's that. So she's been gel printing and doing packets for all y'all that are placing orders. I noticed in the chat, yes, Froyle has a new set of dance moves out with PM Artist Studio exclusive. That's how we do, y'all. That's how we do.
Yeah, not that other place. They don't have them at that other place.
That's right.
We're not even going to give them any.
Yeah.
That other place.
Anyway, do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back, because otherwise I did not know that you were here. I like to know that you were here so I can say hello to you personally.
I gotta find something.
Turn your chat over to live chat if you haven't already, because that way you don't miss out on any of this riveting chat that happens. Sometimes it's inappropriate, and we like that. We encourage it. Not everybody does, but that's how we roll.
I'm still coughing a little bit.
I told her to cough away from the microphone, and hopefully that has improved as well, because we each have a microphone now.
Yes, identical. They're
Yes.
twinsies.
Twinsies. So if you see a black thing
Right
hanging
over
out
our
of the
head. Right here.
Here's mine. I wanted to put it up a little bit further, but then I was like, well, Anyway, that's that. Let's say hello to everybody. We got Amy, Art Curious, that's Miriam, Bartender's daughter, Becky, Betsy, Bored Grandma, Bree, hey Bree, Carrie, Charmaine, Cookie Wookie, that's Mo, Darcy, Dana, Dory, hello, you are new, Estella, Griffinshell, Griffinshell is Rhonda, y'all, Imelda, Yanka, Jennifer, Carla, Kathy, Kim, Lisa, Lori, Lydia, Marguerite, Maya, Michelle, Nadine, Panka, Ricky, Rose, Sandy, Star Traveler, that's Linda, SW, that's Sherry, Tegan, Texture Junkies, that is Sharon. Hope y'all got to see her yesterday doing her thing. I popped in for a moment, just as a little, good golly, the orders are just nuts, but that's a good thing to be, nutty. How we roll. All right, all that being said, do give those thumbsy upsies if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Do all that YouTube business, especially here in the beginning, because it lets other people know, hey, these people are live, and then you might want to come over. But if you're coming in at the replay, do leave us a message, in the comment section down below, because we like to know that you're watching, and just say hello. We like that. But those thumbsy upsies, super mucho importante. All right, you got your stuff all together, lady?
I'm working on it. I just had another thought, like right before the...
Right before.
That's what happens.
Okay. Love that you're...
I'm going to redo all of my stamps, and I'm going to, and then I don't want any more. Because then I'll have to redo my system. My system was really just kind of, as they came along, they were included into that until that box got full. Then we went to the next box.
You've run out
We're now on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Plus, I've got probably at least 2 more boxes just hanging around in various guises.
Hi, Eileen. Hey, Dawn.
Okay, who we got here today?
I already went through all that. I'm going topside. Is that
all
good?
right, that's good.
Okay.
Talk about circles today.
Just really bring it around. She's got some funny stuff for you.
But first I'm going to talk about, I'm just going to kind of approach this organically as it grew.
You needed a little scarf so you could, a muffle scarf. I was doing that for like 2 days. And you messes up your makeup.
Yeah, I messed up my makeup. Can't do that. Okay. I just want to talk about, I've missed out on Thursday Thoughts I forgot about it 1 week.
It's been a lot. I don't know. There've been thoughts. I just don't know that we've landed them on a Thursday.
Yeah, it's just like catching a 20-pound salmon. It might take a little time to get it to the shore. So we just kind of have to thought when I thought. And that's where my brain is right now because, I mean, things are not firing.
That's how I was for days.
There are detours in my brain that go around large swampy areas, and sometimes it takes us a little while to get back on track.
Mud.
So, I just want to talk about this thing called motivation. Because one of the things that I know about myself, I know this. I'm not going to walk because it's going to make me a healthier person. That ain't happening. That's way too far out there as far as a goal. If you tell me we're going to go for a nature walk and you can pick up stuff.
She's on board.
And here, I'll help you and I'll carry some of your stuff in this bag. I'm on it like a duck on a Junie bug. I will be there. I will be there with my backpack.
She'll clean out the car for that.
I will carry 20 pounds of rocks up a 45-degree slope that has pebbles and rubble on it. But
these are all true stories.
If you tell me that, you know, it's going to make you a better person or whatever, screw that. I'm not interested.
She's like, I'm
that.
fine.
I'm done. Okay, so I've decided.
Hi, monkey.
I'm holding on to this for a very special reason because this right here, these little packet things, I have come to the conclusion this is what is making me a better gel printer.
The packets that she makes for y'all, you know, the little pieces.
That you get?
Yeah.
Well, honey, those don't just, you know, float out of a fairy's butt. I make them.
Those aren't fairy gel prints.
No,
we have yet to nab us a fairy.
I'm working on one that's going to do my laundry, and she hasn't shown up yet either. Okay, now, motivation. Here, I wrote this out. Now, this is a really important thing I'm going to stress right now.
Hi, Michelle.
You might want to write this down. Motivation must come in the form of immediate or close to gratification of a tangible nature. This is why I love gel printing. Now, I mean, look at this. Is this not an absolutely exquisite? It has all of the ramifications of a wonderful, unique, never to be performed again print. Look at that. Mm-hmm. Doesn't that just make you want to lick it?
Becky's a little sad that her prints are not coming out of fairies' butts.
Well,
you really put that out there. Now people are thinking about that. Now we want it. You made it a thing.
Well, I'll let you know when she shows up.
Yeah.
But it hasn't happened thus far.
That's right. She did use Geopic. And then...
okay, now I got to talk about that.
Yeah.
Got to talk about that.
Talk about it, lady.
I was... oh, holy hell. Where is it?
Oh, good God.
You know, I put them all...
Hey, Eddie.
Over here so that I could find them.
And hello, Betty.
Aha. All right. Well, Miriam, if you're here today.
Yeah, she is.
I love this design, but the very first thing I ripped it.
Yeah.
Coming off the. So what I decided here. Now let me.
We talked about that when we showed it. I told her, I was like, hey, you know, but we sometimes just keep it the way it is.
Now, has this one been fixed?
To be handled gently.
No, I don't think. Yeah, it has been fixed. Cause see these lines there.
Those are additions.
Those are added.
Okay.
But look at that print. Isn't that wonderful?
I love that.
I don't have one before, but. Well, I do, but I think I chopped them all up.
You might have it in a packet.
Yeah, you might get it in a packet. But it was not long before I ripped it.
Well, remember even whenever I had given you torn ones when I took them off of the mat. And then that's why we said, hey guys, this is one that you want to handle carefully.
Well, when it really tore was when it stuck to, you know how I do the flop off and then I forget?
Yeah.
And if Mariah's not over there to rescue me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you can see all the little,
Hi, Lynn.
You can see all the little additions here. Here's an addition. I tried to do them symmetrically, but you know, after a while, I was just like, screw it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna fix the places that are coming apart, and I can tell you right now, this one right here, I'm gonna need to come in and do that too. And I've got one over here, but I don't have one over here.
Or if you just pull from the interior, you're gonna be fine. Just chop that outside part off. That's all I'm saying.
Chop the outside part off.
Yeah.
No, I kind of need the outside part on this one to hold it together because it's already wiggly enough. But I need one here.
Yeah.
And I need one here.
Structure bars.
Structure bars.
Y'all can add your own with
You can
washi
add your
tape.
own. And besides that, I mean, what a cool opportunity. Now, see you down here. I didn't add one here. I just have one there.
She's not symmetrical.
I don't really care about that, and most of the time I'm chopping them up anyway. And
I'm
it kinda,
going.
you know, and I mean, when I do something like this, are you gonna know? Hello.
Hey, and
No.
if you're in that kind of detail, I doubt that you're going to be able to stand hanging out with us
Yeah,
very long.
you won't be hanging out here long. Okay, well,
Or you're just listening to us as a
I
podcast.
just wanted to thought this because it was in my brain. It was fresh.
Visually or auditorially, we are on fire.
That's
we
right.
we can be.
Yeah, I can
We are
fling,
balanced.
I can fling some words out there at you all. Anyway, I
we're
love
measuring.
this. The reason I started using this, I'm sorry, I'm really, you know, I'm feeling so much better that I'm a little bit hyper. Yeah.
That's how you get, because you, like, seriously, this kind of thing puts you down for 2 days.
I felt worse with this sickness than I did when I had
Surgery.
major surgery in the freaking hospital, for God's sake. It's nasty ass shit. Yeah. No, not like it. Okay. Now, here, let me tell you about this. Here's where I was going with this.
Okay.
All right, so you do have the circles here. But I was tired of seeing all of the circles, and so I just decided I needed to come in and put some other things over the top of the circly kind of stuff I had going, and of course I didn't on that one. But I might do some of these later, because I think that they would, like this, a very strong, very linear is going to break up all of that.
Yeah, you're freaking the camera out with all that changing up.
I am.
Yeah, it's all right.
And here, this one actually has texture. I should have cut this up and put this in the packets. I'm just so quite fond of it yet that I'm not ready to give it up. Aren't those cute? They look like those little things in the ocean.
It is Father's Day. That is correct. My baby is out with her father. That's how it should be,
What?
I suppose.
I may have to stop and
Yeah.
do a nose job here. Okay, well,
Hey, Ann.
anyway, I just wanted to let you know that,
Hi, Adriana.
Miriam, that I am having a good time with this stencil. Even though
bet.
it's wibbly wobbly on me, I can take care of it and I can handle it.
Handle it. Hey, Devin.
All right, now, moving right along. Okay.
What colors were used in that? I'm assuming that you mean in the red and the red, the yellow, the black. Because that was the main one with color that you showed.
Oh, you mean in this one?
I would assume.
Okay, so it started out, remember this print? It was just white and used the circles. It was white and red.
Oh, man. So this was a little while ago.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I think you used stacking dots in that. Did you talk about that?
Talk about what?
Stacking dots. So it first started out with the little gel print, the gel plates, the little circular ones.
No.
No? What are
No,
those
this
big
is
circles?
a stencil.
Which? Oh, that's from the Geopic?
I don't know.
Is that the right size of the circle?
I don't know which one it is. I never know what any of their names are. I just use them.
You just had it. It's there on top of your pile of stuff.
No, it's not. That's not it.
So you used a different one.
This is the one.
Oh. Okay. See?
See?
So Geopic, and then this is orbitable.
Okay.
Orbital bliss. Orbitable.
I know it goes this way
Yes.
because I'm matching that one big circle up there,
Yep,
okay?
yep.
So, this was what was down. And it might have even been a rub off. I don't know. No, it's not. It's a flop off. You can tell. See
Flop
the
off.
texture?
Yeah.
In red. Obviously. Look, you can even see a little of the original color up there. See
Yeah.
how they match up? Yeah.
This is the science.
Okay. It's like a car wreck. Somebody hitting your...
Yeah, we're doing the science.
Track down the car color. Okay. So, then what I did is I got out the black. And my black's open, right?
Hey, actually, Mo, I believe, now, it may still say that it's exclusive, and I'm kind of glad that we brought this up. Points are in place! Yay! So no membership is in place over on the website, so I would assume that just by default, but yes, I need to double check this. I meant to ask Brad about this last night, but I think that all products should be open because we don't have membership attached to the website any longer. So anything and everything should be available at this point because we don't have levels of membership. It is now points. And if you have any questions about all that, let me, I'm going to drop a link in there because Mo doesn't have this link and it's not like, you know.
Points, huh?
Points.
No levels.
No levels. Well, actually, in the points, once you have a spending level, you get extra points.
Oh, wow.
So
they grow.
They grow, and you get little bonuses and things like that. If you have any questions or you want to know more about it, that link that I just dropped in the chat will kind of give you an overview of it. But then once you're over on the website, which is pretty cool, you can, you'll see a little yellow My Rewards present icon. You can always click there. It'll tell you what points you have earned, or that's where you log in. That's where you set it up. You'll want to add your birthday because on your birthday you get points.
You don't have to put the year. You can just put the month and the day.
I think that might be true. I don't know, but you know.
If you're reticent to do that.
Yes.
Okie dokie. All right, now back to this. I'm really glad I found this because I want to put it over here because I may use it today. We're going to be sort of all about circles today. And that's because we're doing ATCs. And Sandy, God dang it, Sandy. I saw how cute all of your ATCs were. And I was depressed for days. Because I thought they were all so cool, and I thought there's not going to be anything I can come up with that's going to be cuter and funnier and more wonderful than that. And I was just sitting here, and I was, digging around with my circles and.
Mm-hmm. Jennifer, you may want to go back into the website and utilize the link there for the referral. There was, if you guys are trying to utilize that original email, there might be some links that were a little funky because there was some stuff, we got to test things out. Sometimes the first thing doesn't always...
First round.
That's when we figure out things aren't set up.
And that's just the way it is in life, You don't have to get it right the first time unless you're parachuting, and you probably should. Okay. Just a little, free
tips and tricks, y'all.
Trips and ticks.
Yep, that too.
Hey, the tick season is upon us. I'm not going out and rushing about in the bushes. I don't,
even
unless
if she's
there's
promised
some
to pick
really,
up.
really good motivation to do so, and I can't imagine what it would be. It's been hotter than Hades, and
it is super hot.
Mariah doesn't let me bring home anything anyway.
Yeah.
She meets me at the door. Okay, motivation. Well, that was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, we're having some weirdness about that too, Eddie.
What?
Did you go in just now? And then Anne, let me know. Reach out to me on that one. If you guys are having like particular, it is a weird amount of time. But there was some there have been a couple of people that like had some login issues, but it's like it resolves itself. I don't know if it was just once the site was updated, if there was some kind of funkiness there. Okay. But yeah, let me know. Yeah, and holler at me later, Eddie, because we can reset it from the background. So if you guys like, hey, I'm here, I need to shop, you let me know. We'll get you in. But please wait until after stream.
Rose Soto, did you say hello to her?
Yes.
I just saw her
so.
pink hand.
Hi, Marcia.
I just updated my thing here. It was lagging.
Wonderful.
Lagging behind lagging. Okay. Now, the reason we're not... I really wanted to do... Because I've got an idea for the book.
Got an idea?
The book.
Yeah.
That's now going to be a mobile over the dining room table.
No, it's going to go in the entry. Where the thing is, we're going to take the birthday thing down.
Well, I don't know that it's substantial enough for that, Mariah. I mean, it's kind of a...
Oh, you're saying the
Small.
the size there is not indicative of the space.
I need pieces this big to do that, but I would love to do that. That would be fun. Now that I've done this, I kind of have a...
Okay, well, we'll figure it out.
I'm
just worried about the cat, like, if it is accessible.
Nah.
Because remember Lucky? He used to... So we had those lanterns, like the, paper lanterns. And we had 2 or 3 of them. And we had one that was really fancy and nice. Well, after that one got tackled, he would jump up and grab the thing.
Bentley doesn't do things like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, we finally, just this morning, found these. They're called bulb hooks or gourd.
Those right there
These are fishing things.
Fishing.
And these are not going to
Hi, Veronica.
worth a darn. I'll just give these to Josh, and he can give them to his dad for fishing. Because they're some heavy-duty things. I mean, we could hang an anvil on some of these. And you have to take a jackhammer to get them open. It hurts my fingers. Yeah. I don't like them. I thought I was going to like them. I didn't like them.
Yeah.
Okay. So, back to circles. Everything comes around, goes around, right? I love circles. And, I mean, I have, I've made like 4 books with circles. Every page has circles on it.
Yes, we had a whole, yeah.
Yeah. And you fetch one of those? Like,
goodness, wow.
Without.
Yeah, I can.
Oh,
Actually.
God. What? I don't know what I would do without Mariah. I would just, you all know what it would look like here.
Well, she'd be farting around for 20 minutes trying to find things.
And then I would forget where I was.
And what she was looking for, but then she found some really cool stuff she'd show you, too.
Yeah, okay, well, I didn't find that, but I did find this.
And that's the 2-part series.
This is the 2-part series. Okay, well, look, starts off with some circles. Yo-ho. Hear that? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, now this might, but look at that aqueous. Isn't that an absolutely fabulous? Circles. I love that little rippy sound. Isn't that a wonderful sound?
Mm-hmm.
Anyhow, look at that. I mean, I'm inspired by my own work sometimes. But this is sort of why you do these kind of books, because you're not going to remember all this stuff over a period of time. Oh, I should say I'm not going to. And I will say, oh, look at that. Isn't that, and I've got this one out. Do I have this in a stamp?
No, we don't have that as a stamp, but that's not a terrible idea.
Well, we kind of have something similar here. I don't know what this one is, but...
Yeah, those are the rose, handmade rose stamp foil.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I've got these, which I didn't have when I did this.
That is correct. There's no stamp.
Look at that. Isn't that wonderful? It's like circles and circles. And some really cool background there. Okay, well, anyhow, let me just say, when you're using the modeling paste, it can get stuck. This is actual texture here. And you see that?
Oh, Darcy would like a dinged up donut stamp.
Oh. I like it. Look at that. Isn't that marvelous? I mean, sometimes I really did know what I was doing.
And that blue page right there, that was the first of, this is that's when we named it, the shadow technique. Like, that's the print from the video. And I was like, we have to keep that because,
And here's another one, just to show you that it wasn't, like a one-off. People are always accusing me of one-offs.
I think you're only accusing yourself of
that's true.
of that.
Look at the cover on that baby. Whoa.
Sure.
Oh, and look at that.
Let us know in the comments.
Glued down
washi
crap tape.
Almost straight.
Oh.
That's how we know she did it.
That's right.
If it was straight, I'd been like, who did you have come over and do that?
I want you to know I spent hours on this page. Hours getting it right. And then I got this one right, but it got cut off. or ripped, or the holes were wrong.
Hi, Belinda.
The perforations were not where they were supposed to be.
It was not.
Oh, God, isn't that a great sound?
It was not perfectly
Mealy.
perforated.
Now look at this. This is wonderful. Here's some more wonderful shadow technique. Oh, and I even have organic brain circles. I forgot to get those out.
Those are.
This is a one-time stamp. It no longer exists.
From the P collection.
Yeah.
Personal.
More, Is it sounding good?
Yeah, let us know about the, hopefully these two mics being the exact same and all of that, business got this sound thing worked out, and that the mics are like right above
Isn't
us.
that lovely? I love that. I love these colors. You know, kind of pukey green, red, blue.
Mo, do you have that? Or, I mean, let me know if I can probably find it too, but Mo is, like, by the time I try to start digging around, she'll have it.
I don't know if this has any circles on it, but boy, isn't that a great print.
That one you spend a ton of time on.
I spent a ton of time on that. I think this one looks wonderful. Very, yeah.
All right, so can we move along? I love you.
I know. I need to put this over here. And I need to look at this. Sometimes these things don't close
You don't
up
know how to do it.
right.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, circles. I like circles.
So much so she has books full of them.
I have books full of them, and there's more over there.
There are. But we're just whipping those two out.
Okay. Yeah. See, this is one print,
Uh-huh.
but
And
I
then
didn't have enough for both sides.
And I messed that up. It's not lined up as I had envisioned it.
Well,
I know.
hooty padooty.
Yes.
This is some good ones here. Look at this. This is
That was done afterwards because
Yeah.
you brought it out and you said, oh, this needs more work, which I don't think that I agreed with, but they are her books, so she can kind of do what she
I
wants.
might still work on some of those pages. Just because I can.
Yeah, and there was a lot of this, many of these pages were even, like, during streams. There was a whole...
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Like, totally.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was more than 8 days. Maybe,
Yeah.
and less than 8 months.
Less than 8 months.
Could be 8 weeks.
Yeah, right around there. We'll just go with that. All right. So, Mariah got these sticker books.
She kind
You
of
saw some of them. I thought the other ones were insipid and silly. I didn't like them. But when I saw this one, I was like, oh,
She's like, can
yeah.
and
I took it out of the package.
she
and I
opened my Amazon package, I think,
Well, I thought it was my pencils.
with my name on it.
Well, you probably
Oh,
had them
because I
sent
bought
to
them.
you.
Oh, yeah.
We
That's
both
true.
bought the same kind of pencils. And if I'm feeling really generous, I might put one in the giveaway. They're kind of high dollar. How much you pay for yours?
Less than yours.
Well, that really irks me.
Well, this is okay. Love Blick. Love them. You have to order enough stuff to get free shipping. That's where you get.
Yeah. Hey, y'all
That's
know
where they
about,
get you.
about this kind of toilet paper?
It's so fancy. And I was like,
I wondered how long I'd been, using it before I realized it had a ripply edge.
no, this is the first time we ever got this toilet paper. And I love it.
She loves it.
There's something wrong with you.
I might just leave it there. It does kind of interfere with my
Yeah.
vision.
Yeah. And then you're going to have fluffies in your lip stuff, and that's never fun.
Yeah. Don't want to do that. Anyway, it's really rather nice.
Oh,
I do like. I think
Sharon would like you to flip through this book. It's been on her list. She wants to see it.
by golly, you need this book if you're going to do that kind of stuff. Okay, I've got pages marked here. Okay, here's the first page. All right, let me see. Oh, I always love pointers, fingers. Pointer fingers. I like pointer fingers. But now I've also got this, which is a directional device. That might work.
It's the
And
Zutter.
this is round also.
That's the
The globy thing, not
Binding
so
machine.
much. I don't know what they put a frog on there for. All right, so got birds, couches, corsets.
Dudes with eye patches.
Okay, here. This is the dude. This is the dude. Okay.
I like the dude.
I like this dude. And this dude, I've got plans for him.
I got plans for you, dude.
I got plans for him. Now, I might have another...
Hey, the guy up in the frame kind of looks like Ryder.
Grandpa Ryder.
Could be one of our family members.
Yeah, my sister has that. Oh, I love the chunky, you know, whatchamacallit dude here.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there, I could use that for, you know, the little talkie bubbles.
Talkie bubbles.
Talkie bubbles.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, that's too little. I like these frames. I just don't know that I'm going to use those. Great bugs.
I love that this is now.
I like this one. She's pointing to that spot on my shoulder that hurts like a...
that you can't bend her. I can't do that with my arm because it hurts too bad.
Oh, it hurts too bad. I can't cut my hair. All right, here's what Mariah said. You should just let your hair grow and we'll braid it.
Oh, she's not down with that.
You know, long hair is hot. And I'm kind of I run hot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so here, use this to make the circle quote. You know, like come in the little...
Talkie bubble.
Talkie bubble, thank you. Also,
I like these.
Okay.
I love the circus ones. See,
yeah,
Sharon, you needed this one for your circus book. Well, you can still put some... They're good. Good. They just put a frog every once in a while.
Eye of Newt.
See, that's why they got the frogs. Aren't newts
and
like
they
some
have
kind of lizard?
Vintage vegetables. Okay, I like a lot of these.
I love
things.
those.
And I even thought about using this, but I think it kind of takes away from the whole... I think those would be better used. And this bear is saying, bite my bum. Now, this could be a good one, too. A little conversation thing here about circles, you know, back and forth.
Really bringing the conversation around?
Yeah, I better mark that page. Where's my freaking sticky notes?
Here.
Now, I think the fish with the platter's a little weird. We actually have. And I love all these hands and little...
And I think I added all of these to the Amazon store. Because I knew they were going to be. Like, yeah. I was happy about it.
I really love this dude. Really. And that hat is just marvelous. I would so wear that hat. A little Edgar Allan Poe. Toy shop. Okay, now here's this woman. I want you to look at her expression on her face. Okay? This one down here, she's just looking way too nice. But this one's, you can kind of tell she's got some stuff going on there. Then I've got these two down here having a conversation. All right?
You know,
I want you to keep all this in mind because I'm going to read you some of my... I can't show you those yet. They're just...
They're hilarious.
I read them to Mariah yesterday and she actually laughed. She never laughs at anything. Okay, here. I love this because here's...
Oh, okay, Devin.
A little amanita. And I think that's a bolete. I love boletes. They're so yummy. And this, you know, could be part of my planetary. I like this dude with the... That's a good one. I like this too, but, you know...
He could be like, hey, I see we're talking about circles again. It's really come around.
Double up, dude. Okay. Anyhow, tarot cards, which...
Hey, Paula, no worries.
But now here is another page where I could cut out little, you know, out of these. Because I want my thing to be vintage looking. I better mark that page too. And did you notice the back of this book?
Yeah,
I mean the pages?
The papers are nice to be able to use, you know.
Yeah.
We'll have to see how they gel print or whatever.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, now here's some more little areas that I could use those for. This is, you know, faux washi tape. There's some nice goggles. Lots of little circle things.
Yeah,
there.
I like the steampunky business in this. I like that a lot.
I better mark that page. But can you see why I just went gaga?
Oh, hey, Betty Penny. See?
This is the best sticker book ever. Now, there is going to be a little issue because once you take these out, you're going to have that little white edge.
So they're saying that this other book that they recommend, this John Derian, is nice because it has larger images, but it's a sticker book too.
Oh.
Well, we're graduating here.
Well, the thing I like about the size of these is because these are perfect for ATCs.
That's kind of where I was going with it, and you know, I like making the smaller books, so that's why I liked the idea of that. But I could also see that the big ones would be.
Okay, now here's my other thought. Here is you know.
Oh,
Marie Antoinette or.
So I don't know.
Old French lady.
I don't know in that book because seriously, I didn't even get a chance. No, they kind of have like a cream colored outline. In the other book, the mystical ephemera, but they're made by I think these are the same people.
Yeah, they are. And this company has been, I read it on the back, has been in existence. Look, there's a spoonbill.
Yeah, I like the birds. And they've got stuff around them, which is kind of cool because then you're not just...
Yeah, and then you can, like, you know, goldfinch.
Yeah, you can build it up.
And then...
Yeah, these are all, like, kind of cream colored. They don't have white edges. But they do have an edge.
Now, here's another dude that, you know, he could be talking, but... I like the other ones actually better. Okay, now here's another one. I kind of like her. Or you've got these two down here. You know, this one is like, you can tell that she just said something and this one's thinking about it. Or this one's pointing over here.
Mm-hmm. You're talking some smack.
Yeah. I don't know. You know, well, I'm going to make more than one card, so, you know, might be able to use them. Okay, here's the Peter Popper Press. It's our company. In 1928, at the age of 22, Peter Bielenson began printing books on a small press in the basement of his parents' home in Larchmont, New York. Peter and later his wife, Edna, sought to create fine books that sold at prices even a pauper could afford. Today, still family-owned, operated Peter Popper Press continues to honor our founder's legacy and our customers' expectations of beauty, quality, and value.
There you go.
Yeah. It ain't made in China, folks.
Actually, it's printed in China.
Oh, wonderful. Open my mouth.
This one was.
Oh.
But the original people, you know, you can't blame them for that, seriously. I mean...
Well, I don't even know that we even have, like, printing... Do we even have any existing printing companies that have survived the...
book publishing? I would think some. But I mean, there are offset printers. Okay. I used to work for one.
So now, with that in mind, I'm going to read you some of my little things that I wrote that, you know, come out of the bubble.
Like Gia has been convinced to get the sticker book.
Okay. Circles. Love them. Tops and bottoms. Indistinguishable. I thought that was... A circle is upside down 50% of the time, which means 50% of the time, bottom's on the top. Upside down side circles are flexible by nature of the shape. A circle. Around and around they go. Circles make complete revolutions. Circles are symmetry in motion. Circles just round out my day. I see that would be a wonderful one. Yeah. There's no up or down to a circle. Mm-hmm. Circles rock and roll. And okay, here, this one was for Izzy. What does one circle say to the other? Been hanging around a lot? Hey, she thought it was
hilarious.
She laughed. She thought it was great. Mm-hmm. All right, so those are my little inside things that are going on my, you can see where I'm going with the upside down thing with the circles.
Because that's the theme of the ATCs.
Yeah.
If y'all want to know more about that, you
And
need to be
Sandy
makers.
took up all the other ones. So I had to be inventive. Anyhow, I'm really happy. I love this. And there's 750 of these jobbers in here. It's an eclectic compendium of vintage stickers. And it does have a choking hazard.
Don't eat it.
Don't eat it. All right. So I went through my gel prints, and I don't know. I always like to have 3 of these ready to go, and I will be able to get how many out of these? 9.
You can get 4 ATCs out of each 5x7.
Oh, so 12.
Yeah.
Okay.
Math.
That's probably a lot
Look,
more.
Darcy, we did math. Usually Darcy does the math for it.
Yeah.
She's in charge of that.
And what I will do is I will hand these off to Mariah, and the cutter's on my side over here,
Okay,
Mariah.
well, I'll get it.
But anyhow. Okay, so I kind of like this as a background because it's more or less simple, but then I thought, you know, so what I want to do here is I want to make some decisions. Mariah's going to cut those up, and then we're going to glue down some backgrounds, which then I can go ahead. And that's how, do you think that's a good way to approach that? I mean, or should I go ahead and just gel plate something and then pick out a spot and that'll be my ATC? 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, right?
Yeah.
And I've got all these stamps and stencils over here. But I thought this would be a good starting place, this one. Then I really like this one too because I think this kind of brings in a little bit of, you know, localized color. And I love these rusticated turquoise. And I mean, you know, this is right. What?
Bree says, don't tell me what to do with a mouthful of stickers. Just kidding. No sticker eating here.
And he says, none of those quotes had the word orifice in them. Oh my goodness, you're absolutely right. Now I'm off on another.
Orifice is the original circle. Oh, original. Oh, yeah. See, that's where I'm up here, y'all. I'm up here.
Oh, whatever. I almost did something.
Yeah, she did.
I almost did something. Okay.
Hey, I think we should take a little moment. Like, I'm gonna mute the sound, and we could blow our noses.
Oh, good. Because are you feeling snuffed?
Yes.
Can you tell I'm snuffed?
Okay, so we're going to mute,
Mute?
for just a second, so then that way y'all don't have
And
to
we're gonna
hear
snort.
this. May I have some of that? Lovely, awesome. This is very fancy toilet paper. I love it so much.
Look at that ruffly edge.
So,
Y'all
okay.
got know that you've made it big time when you have
Okay.
ruffly edge.
now I'm muting. 1 sec.
AY.
Oh, good. You good?
Yeah, and I can actually hear a little better too. Plus.
Okay, there we go.
Plus, plus.
Okay.
Okay. Wow. I feel better. Now, oh my goodness, I probably need to re-up my lip goo.
Yeah, that's the problem with the whole. It's a process. I guess I could run commercials during. Just, you know.
Do you have that option?
I do. I don't know exactly how all that works. You can set it up automatically. I feel like that should be one of the benefits of being in the live stream, is that like you get that commercial at the very beginning once you come in, but then I don't drop them in. Now, whether YouTube does it on its own, that's a whole other deal. But I have it set not to.
It does. It never fails when I first come on.
Yeah, I have it set to that. Like, I feel like we should monetize at that moment in time, because you shouldn't really necessarily be missing much unless you're kind of coming in a little later, but that's kind of the deal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know. Good to know.
That's
Got that all.
good, Stella.
Okay. I'm gonna. Now that you said that about orifices, I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
That's really gonna bother me. All right. Well, maybe we can work something. But now look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Is that not just a perfect brayer off? And this occurred.
Mm-hmm.
What did I do with the one that I just had?
Oh, I need to be cutting these. That's
so
what I'm
proud
supposed
of
to
it.
be doing.
Oh, right here.
Put it right there.
Snake had bit me. This is a brayer off from this page. And I didn't ever get to talk about this because
You got sick.
I was using this black. And it's the open black.
Ah.
And so I had that open black on my gel plate. And then I had this print already printed. So when I was using the, I'm thinking it's either the transparent red iron oxide or quinacridone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, one of those. There,
Y'all know.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. It took pieces of that not quite dry paint and distributed it like this. So when I put this print down and pulled it up, then I had a lot of this stuff going on here. But isn't that wonderful? I mean,
Yeah.
I just think, I don't know. I haven't pulled a print that I'm this excited about for quite some time. Anyhow.
Just so y'all know.
I'm putting up that. Nobody's getting that one.
It's a keeper.
Don't expect to get that in your. I'm not giving that up. And I'm thinking that this is going to be a great background. I don't know though. I'm just trying to visualize the stamping. I really like these circles because they're kind of weird and they're irregular.
Yeah, those are the nesteds.
Yeah, I like these. I don't like the big one. I hardly ever use the big one, but
Hey, Phyllis.
really been thinking about cutting it up.
That's fine. You do what you need to do. Once they enter your hands.
This is kind of an interesting one, and I think it kind of goes with that whole, and get it on there in some areas where it would just be perfect.
Yeah, and if you want people to really see those, you should hold them up into the camera.
Oh.
Instead of just keeping them down low, because then they just look like little black blobs that you're holding. And people are like, woo!
Well, sometimes I stamp on this side.
Yeah.
And I'm going, what? Oh, yeah. I need to turn that baby over. That's just kind of how I roll. I like this one, but it's a little, it's kind of, it's a little too regular for what I want here.
Mm-hmm.
I want a little bit more grunge. And I think these fit the bill. But we'll have some opportunities to do that. Okay. Now, where am I? Where am I? Here. Okay. Done that. Probably keep this up here.
Oh, awesome. Bitty Penny got her order.
Great. So what I might go ahead and do here, I'm really sorry that paint's there.
Hey, Joni.
But
She did.
Okay. Hey, Mariah,
Hey, Patricia.
what kind of stamp pad do you have over there that would kind of go with my, burnt sienna, yellow ochre?
We've got rusty hinged aged mahogany. I really love this scorched timber. But I kind of feel like these are what you're looking for. And then there's the, like vintage photo.
Well, the reason I want to stamp before I print is because my printing can seal in the...
Oh, yeah. Hey, those of you that have come in, do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back.
Yeah, so...
Thumbsy upsies.
This is kind of these two, I think, we're going to make these two the colorful bunches of paper that we might use. And then these are going to be that, you know, in that range of color that. Okay, so what do we have here? We have this one, rusty hinge like that.
How many of these do you want me to cut off? I mean, I might as well. We have so many of these running around here, but whatever.
Well, we just need to. Now I'm not feeling this red, but I might be wrong.
And well, and it's not really red. It turns more purpley. Like that's
Okay.
what I have found.
Well, I don't want purple at all, so I'm not down with
Or
that.
mauve. It's very mauve.
Yeah, and I think mauve is just such a wannabe color. You know, it hasn't made up its mind yet. It's going to be. Look at how. Oh my God! I just about had a heart attack.
Okay, here, this is good. So, Yvette says, a formal-looking circle could be called circle. You know, like sir.
Oh, SIR.
Yeah, it's better when you read it because you see SIRCULL. Circle.
I love it.
I love that.
Love it. Love it. Okay, you guys are really, you're getting on my wavelength here. I love it. Okay, look at that. How good that looks. Oh, and if you know, I don't know. It's just like picking up some more stuff here. Kind of trying them down out on this lower part here, which, you know, I might not completely down with.
Hi, Shannon.
Oh crap, Mariah's probably going to be giving me fits about messing up her.
No, that's fine. I don't care. But that looks fabulous.
Doesn't it?
That rusty hinge was spot on. Especially when you kind of mix them up. I think they're best when you get a little bit of... They're just more interesting. It's not such a flat, like, one color.
Ooh, yeah. See, now that's...
Mm-hmm. She's on a roll.
I'm on a roll.
Yvette is too. Yeah, cough over there. Yeah, these are the rose, handmade rose stamps. Oh, bye, Miriam. Thanks for hanging.
Bye, Miriam. Did you see what I did with your stencil?
She did.
Okay, good. Did she say something?
She probably did. But I didn't see it specifically. She loved it. And it comes in a bigger one, and it comes in a little cluster, too. And now she says, Yvette says, hey, you know, what comes around goes around.
Yes. Yes. All right, now I'm going to go back into the, where's my little...
Oh, P.S. says that if you, she watched the Spritz demo, and you need to love shiny for those to float your boat.
She says that those are too shiny.
Oh, no, well, the Spritz, they're talking about a new, Tammy's got some stuff
What
out.
did I do with my favorite circle here? Now, I sort of kind of like that one, but I think it's just a little bit floofy.
That is the Celtic knot one. I know you can't see it there on the...
Did I knock it off?
Probably.
I'm looking
Circles
for my-
on the run.
The nested circle.
Mm-hmm. Did you see the one that you wanted to cut up? See it? You scared it. It's not ready. But there's its friend.
There's another one that's smaller than that. I thought I had it.
That is true.
Maybe I didn't. That's all right.
These are very good friends. Oh, the Spritz are pure pearl lusters. Oh, yeah, I bet they are some shiny business. I might be into that. You need the half and half that one, like with, you know, a different color. I'm just saying. That's how I do it.
Well, I just about said, you know, do I offer you advice when you're doing stuff?
All the time. Unsolicited.
Alrighty.
Bye, Barbara. Thanks for hanging.
Where's the bag of little stuff?
Bag of little stuff. Right here.
Does it have any circles in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know, that's not really what
Oh, FWL says stamp some with the interference paint.
Yeah, that means I've got to get out the thing and then I got to go wash it. And that's just such a...
This is where the pads...
Such a whip.
The pads are very handy.
The handy dandy pads. Now, here's the thing. I can get a lot of that done when I do the stencils, and I've got to get this stencil out here before I start bending up the
corners of
end
it.
of it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Betsy says the urchin stamp would also be cool to mix in with those. It's a little big, though.
Yeah.
That's the only thing
I thought about the urchin stamp. I really honestly did think about it. But now here's the other thing. Okay, so I've got this stencil that I'm going to use when I do the gel plating. And,
I like that, Paul.
what?
It's just, it says, I say to the hubby, thanks for the advice I never asked for. Very generous of you.
Mariah's father used to say free advice is worth the price. And
He liked to give a lot of free advice.
Oh, yeah.
A lot.
Yeah, and depending on the amount of alcohol he had consumed.
Oh, Carrie has that small circle and dot foam stamp in the border builders. So that's gonna be some of the little ones. She just didn't want to look through the little ones.
I don't want them to be so regular.
Ah.
That's one of the reasons
You
I'm
want more
hesitating
grungy.
with this.
Yeah.
And the reason I'm thinking about, you know, Paola's little jobbers here and doing some pointing.
Yeah.
Because if you look at these, look at this.
Look at these. Look at this.
See, I can pick out just certain ones and isolate them. And the ones that, you know, are less than rotund,
Uh-huh.
they've lost their orificeness and elongated. We all know that happens sometimes.
All right, so here's the small... Okay, oh, you already have that over here.
Yeah.
Or you have more than one. I don't know why that is. But oh, because you cut yours apart.
Yeah.
That's why she doesn't have a cluster.
I don't like clusters.
She doesn't like somebody telling her how to put her stamps together.
And I know that sounds kind of rude, but...
Well, we all... I mean, if you're new to the channel, that's just who she is. How she rolls.
How I roll,
Hey, if you
cut
want...
it up and dismember whatever I feel like. Once I've paid for it, it's mine.
Well, yeah, once it arrives up here.
Yeah.
Let's just say that.
Yeah, let's just go with that. Okay, now I've got some more here. So Mariah's looking for me. Oh, well, nah, that talks about seashells and seaside and
You don't want that kind
Marianne.
Here, what about bringing things down to a smaller circular level?
That might be a good one.
And you've also cut that one up.
Yeah. Hey.
This might have been the one that Carrie was talking about, and I know that it is, you know, very like spot on round, but I think because of its size,
Yeah, keep that one out.
that's part of the meadows, the flower meadow set. Okay, I'll stop
Good
messing
to
with
know.
you.
Thank you. Well, I appreciate you doing that.
You needed some smaller things, I think.
I did need some smaller things. All right, now, what I'm looking for here that I'm thinking...
I mean, she does in a way. I mean,
What?
Adrian just pea paste for things. I mean, certain things. And then, like, she bought her pencils, and I was like, I already bought you some. She's like, but you didn't tell me that you did. I said, but you told me to, so I did.
Yeah,
it's just, but
she
you don't
acts
always
like
listen to
she
me.
Always jumps right on it the minute I talk to her about something, and that's such BS.
Well, I was called out in public, so I felt like it was probably a good idea to do it. Because you called me out in a post.
Okay, all right. So I'm mixing up a little paint here for my
Stamps.
pointing.
Pointing.
The other thing about this illness is itchy eyes
Yes.
and hurty eyes. Itchy, hurty eyes. Okay, so this is Burnt Umber, Series 1, Utrecht. Heavy body. Brooklyn, New York, 1949. But they're definitely Deutschers. That's Deutscher. Okay, so we got this out here. It's not quite as dark.
As I said that, I was like, oh, good gosh, now it's going to be a thing. So Joni goes, now you know the secret to P getting Mariah to order your supplies. Is, calling me out in public, like,
Yeah, she acts like that's it, but it isn't necessarily. All right, we're gonna put a little Prussian blue with this what did I say it was? Burnt umber. And I always put this over to the side because I swear to God, it never fails that I squirt this stuff out of here, and I've got like a goose crap pile.
Boy, she's on a roll today. All right, Eddie's got a funny for you. You ready?
I'm ready.
What do you call it when there are two nuns in a drum circle? She loves the idea of this.
I do. I already like it. I don't care what the answer is. Visually, I love it.
A conundrum.
I love it. I love it. Oh my God. Okay, where's our comic strip person?
Oh, Runsman.
Yeah. You need to
Christopher.
Christopher, you need to get on that. Okay, look at that.
She needs that full visual.
A full visual on that. Look at that. Now that is not black. You saw what I put out here. Mm-hmm. It was the burnt umber and which one of these jobbers did
Was it the Prussian? No.
Indanthrene. Indanthrene. And the reason I just absolutely this little size right here, and even though this one here is slightly, elongated, I'm liking it anyway, because it's everybody understands that's a circle. Some of these had a little bit more of this. I like this outside part.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Monroe. Yvette says, what do you call it when a circle swears?
When a circle squares?
Swears.
Oh, swears. I don't know.
Circus. Circus. Circus.
Oh, cuss.
Cuss. Mm.
Izzy would love that. You got to write that down, Mariah.
Yeah, she would get that one. The conundrum, she really wouldn't. That wouldn't be funny to her. She'd probably laugh just because, but her vocabulary is good, but it's not that good.
Yeah. Well, this is kind of like making one of those, what do you call those things where you just go ahead and put down a whole bunch of stuff.
This would be a master board, is what she's trying to talk about.
My brain is trying to remember what that's called.
Uh-huh. Eddie's got a video out doing some masterboard business. Carrie does masterboards quite often. You can always catch that. A lot of times he does it with the color combo. So
I'm just going to see what happens when I kind of do an in-between. That's kind of
I like that.
It's still, we're still doing circles because the circles are what made the interior part of this.
Circles are what make the world go round.
Yes, they do.
Oh, hey, Kelly. Oh, Becky says that she's really happy that the master boards are relevant lately. Next month's swap will include a master board. There's a little teaser. See, show up to the live streams. That's what you get. Information. Hi, Josie.
You know, the whole thing about this is, you know, you get to a certain point and you just think, well, this is just so cool. I don't want to put anything on it. You know, like the stickers or whatever.
This is the problem that I have a lot of times.
Do you have that problem?
I do.
I just figured it was just me, that I was just being, you know.
No, this is not just a you thing.
Okay, well, I think that that's enough of the dark. Maybe do a little bit more down here.
Oh, special announcement from Carrie Griffiths. That's the Carrie the crafter. That is. He is. Words are hard. Special announcement. Video launching in 7 hours. Be sure to catch it.
Kind of get, this is just, you
Using
know, if
it
I
up.
get into more of the blue, it's kind of like a Payne's gray.
Yeah. Hi, Kim. Yes, she is doing better.
I'm doing mucho better.
She's I don't know if this is really necessarily pointing. This really is just, you know, stenciling and dabbing. It becomes pointing when it's textured.
This is pointing is more for texture.
Yeah.
I'm just really loving this, though. I mean, so much. I think it's turning into something that is just quite nice. You just keep. I love those colors up there. All right, so the next thing. Oh, I must use all my paint.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
What are you laughing about?
Just a conversation between Eddie and Josie. Hi, Gerald.
Hi, Gerald. Did you hear my Sunday thoughts? Because I've been missing out on thoughting. And the main reason I missed out on thoughting was because my brain has been subjected to. I told Mariah, I said, you know, this deadgum flu was worse than the surgery.
Okay, so Silver Granny, that's Lynn. Dad joke. What is blue and not heavy?
Blue and not heavy.
What is blue?
Is this a trick question? Am I supposed to tell her what color it is?
Maybe.
I right offhand, I'm not.
Light blue.
That is wonderful. Oh, Izzy would love that one too.
I know, like, yeah, I know. Hey, just me. Oh, you never. Well, it might have been sent out a little later, and you know, with the updates to the website and whatnot, that could be maybe why. Or you know, YouTube's just doing its business and not doing its business, notifying people. I did set the streams yesterday, so that might have been a little late.
All right, now I think I'm going to go ahead, and I really, it kind of makes me sad a little bit because I've lost that wonderfulness of that, but you know.
Hey, Jeanette, thank you, and hugs.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm going to go ahead and jump print this because of some of the
and the loveliness of it will, I think, come together at that point anyway.
Yes, I think so too. And I'm going to go with this. Hopefully. That's what I'm going to go with.
What are you going with?
I'm going to gel print this whole thing.
Well, I know, but you pointed at a color.
This. But I want it transparent.
I think that's sort of a mistake, but you do you.
What are your yearnings?
Okay, so I don't want you to obliterate that.
Oh, I'm not. I assure you. Look.
I think you should ombre it and do that color at the bottom, and then maybe the yellow iron oxide at the top.
Oh, I don't hate that idea.
Thank you.
And here, see, the reason I say 6 of one and half a dozen of the other, I want you to tell me the difference between those two. Come on now. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I've got more of that, so we'll use that.
But yeah. And then you need the yellow one.
I need yellow iron oxide. There's yellow Indian hue. Where is the transparent yellow iron oxide? All right, here we go. All right, I'm going to hand you these back, Mariah, since I'm trying to.
Okay.
I'm going to try to get a. I've got to get a big gel plate out here so that
Make the room.
I can cover the whole thing at once. I'm giving you those. Well, no, might want to use those still.
Well, here, just hand them to me, and I can hand them back.
Yeah, don't put them in the.
Yeah.
In the whatchamacallit. And here's all the other stencils I've got that have circles on them, which I want to go through, as we might go ahead and use some of those. And we don't need that right now, and I'm not measuring anything. Y'all just help me remember what color I used. I'll put that away for right now.
Okay.
Oh, crapola. What do we got over here? Oh, probably not going to pick up.
Hey, Sophia. Oh, goody. Now, if y'all are wondering why I'm chuckling, it's because there's lots of things going on in the chat. And if you don't see the chat, that means that you're probably in replay and it has not rendered. Not always in charge of that, nor am I in charge of when closed captioning shows up. I wish it was immediate. I wish it was during the stream. But unfortunately, that is completely up to YouTube and however it is that they do their things that they do.
And I'll tell you what, sometimes it's pretty much right away, and then sometimes
It's
to wait
crazy.
for
Days.
3 days. Hey, check that out. Wish Miriam was still here. And it smells like vanilla. I'm going to make some vanilla sachets.
Okay, sachet, vanilla, sachet.
I really do. I like this a lot, and it's not quite finished yet. I'm going to add another layer to it, but I'm going to look at the back.
I don't know why that would be, Adria. Yeah, maybe a refresh. I think, yeah, call Bree.
Okay, so, all right, pause. A little snort of hibiscus tea.
Have you been taking your blood pressure and all that?
No, I don't know how to use that thing.
Huh.
All right.
It's just getting set up. Bye, Yanka. Thanks for hanging. I don't know if you did that right. You're gonna have to make sure you lay it down properly. Just saying. It's something to consider.
Thank you, Mariah.
You're welcome. Yep.
Can't do any messing about with this paint because it's not.
Yeah.
It's already dry by the time I get the brayer off.
Yeah. I saw that. I was a little worried.
Yeah. Hey, if it didn't work the first time, we know what to do.
That's all right.
You still see the black here?
Uh-huh. Oh, worked quite well.
Oh, except for that little... I don't know. I don't really hate that. That might be okay. All right, look at that.
But you see what I'm saying?
Yes,
like, what would
because-
have you would have totally lost all that grungy
Yeah.
business that was really good that was happening there. So, that's why. Hey, Renee.
Okay, so that's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. And I'm feeling like, you know, this kind of goes with the dude with the glasses.
It's steampunky.
It's steampunky a little bit. Yeah,
And it's got circles.
That.
I mean, she's really bringing it around.
Now now we've got this one done. We're going to think about circles and our...
Hey, Jessie.
Our ladies having a conversation.
Okay.
How are we going to do that?
I don't know, but I want you to kind of... I know it's rare for us to complete something in one stream.
There's no judgment or anything.
Darn near impossible. I am speaking of this for myself as well.
Does anybody say that? I want to find out who said that.
Nobody says that.
Nobody said that?
This is my beliefs and my own personal judgment about us as PM Artist Studio. And that it's tricky, you know, and it's not a bad thing. It's just sometimes when somebody is new, it is very difficult to explain to them that they're probably going, like, we are a commitment. We are not a, oh my God, show up, you're going to get
Here's a tutorial. I'm going to tell you exactly how to make this sucker, and we're going to start and end, and you will have a product.
We are not those people.
I would like to be that person.
God, I want to be that person.
I would. Every now and then, I'm just like, you know, it's kind of like the stay-at-home mom and bake cookies. But it might be kind of like goats. I like the idea better than the reality.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to be that obsessive-compulsive person.
The thing is that the things that we do require multiple steps, and usually it requires the both of us.
Yeah.
And that in itself makes this a very extended process, is what we are. Maybe that's how we need to come up with, like, a new PM Artist Studio intro and be like, we are we are a long-term relationship.
We're a long-haul company.
We are a long-haul.
If you don't have time to wait and patience to wait for the result, you know, on this cross-country journey, then you probably should go someplace else.
Yeah, because it's just not gonna, you are not going to feel satisfied.
You're not. You're not going to be happy. And then you're going to say something really irksome, and then we're going to be angry.
Well, it's going to hurt me a little bit, and then we're going to move on, and then I'm going to talk smack about you behind your back.
That's right. We always, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, chatty one over there.
Mm-hmm. There are many conversations. Anyway, so sorry for that little sidebar Thursday thought business.
Yeah, no kidding. Now look at the texture.
But what I'm saying is, can you take that piece right now and let's build a card? Let's see how that goes. With the stuff that you have in mind. I know, because, see, she gets the plate out. And she's like, oh, okay, now what's next? Now this is the paper for this one, for this one, for this one, for this one, for this one. Maybe if we just try to stay focused and get one card done, then we have achieved that at least once, and we could say, hey, there was that time we did it. You got 45 minutes. I got cards cut up.
Oh, all right.
And here's the other thing that happens. If you keep working at that one, it's going to be so beautiful you don't want to cover it up anyway. It is at a phase.
It is at
where
that. Yeah. Where it's
glue
like
it down.
You better jump on this bandwagon and...
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right. I am not fully endorsing this. You understand?
Right.
But I'm going to go with it.
I love it. Thank you. Yeah, Candy. You know, and it's hard to explain that to people sometimes, and it's just like...
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, we got our sticker book out here.
I also find it funny that... Okay, because you're going to glue... I don't know why you just did one side.
Because I like to keep that back side...
As an option?
No.
Just...
I like to keep it so that I can just do a transparent thing over it and put our name on there.
Okay. Oh. This is fine.
So it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Now, on this one, it does. Well, I screwed it up on the edge here.
But that's fine, because really...
And this here, I can put the name over that, and you won't even see that. And by the time I do that, yeah, okay, it doesn't matter. I just do this because I had thought originally to use some of the tissue paper printings, and if you do that, it shows through. So I went ahead and did that. I always think it's just a good idea anyway. So what I might do on this is just go ahead and use this side. And then this back side I can, do some other things to it. All right, now, do you have access to my little viewfinder? My ATC viewfinder? It's in the box with the because I think that would be
Look at that right up front.
instructive.
Right up front. And I love talking about this because I think it's funny.
You just go right ahead, Mariah.
So the X on there is simply so she can find it. Because even the outer border part made it tricky to find it. Because it's clear. Clearly.
All right. So we're going to have to, you know, this is... I don't think I'm going to need that one.
Yeah, exactly, Becky.
All right, so here's my dude. Now, Mariah, here's the only thing about this is, you know, because I have to peel him out unless I cut him out. If I cut him out, I mess up the back of the page.
Oh, yeah, I know that.
You know that?
But, oh, no, Carrie was saying that. Did you see you can mark an unwanted commenter as, like, you can hide them, and then they're, like, hidden from the channel, and, like, you don't have to see them again or whatever.
Oh.
Sometimes I do that. But sometimes I like to comment, and then I leave them out there for a few days, and then I go back.
Yeah.
And remove that, you know, bad energy. But I sometimes like to say my thing. Because I get real fired up about it. I was just being honest. Because I'm a person.
So now we got to figure out what's this dude going to be saying.
Arr! I didn't see that brown thing coming at me. I don't know. Actually, so here's a funny... okay, wait. I hope I can find it. Because so, alright. So there was another jokey one that was put in here about conversation of a, you know, circle husband and wife. And that you wanted to get to the point, but they're round. Something like that. And we're a little further back in chat, but that was hilarious, and that could have been the whole thing.
All right, now you didn't hear me say that this is going to be kind of hard to
talkie bubble.
Yeah, I need it to have the backing on it as I try to cut it out.
Would you like me, if you pull the sticker, I will cut it.
How are you going to cut it? It's going to be sticky.
Because I'm crafty. I can work a sticky situation.
Oh, okay, so, all right. First of all, we know we're going to use the dude.
Dude. Mm-hmm.
We know we're going to use the dude, right? We've made
I only play with circles now. Because he's got an eye patch. See, if he was playing with pointy. This is my brain. Welcome.
Yeah.
See, she doesn't think that's funny. I think that's
cut
funny.
out this corset and poke your eye out with the pointy part. Okay, you're distracting me. I need to focus.
Okay.
Focus. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay, wait, so hold on. Bree was saying, ooh, I can make an ATC mask. Uh-huh.
Well, it could be there's no up or down to a circle.
Uh-huh.
There would be a certain bit of ambiguity if I put circles rock and roll.
Hey, here's the thing, and it was put in there by a vet. Circle wife says to her circle husband, "I'm just trying to make a point." He replies, "It's hard to make a point when you're round."
That's a lot of verbiage.
It is for a tiny, yeah.
But
you
got to remember, I've got to deal with an ATC in a very small space here, and it doesn't get any bigger than that.
Okay.
I've already used up most of my space with the dude and the quote.
Mm-hmm.
I like there's no up or down to a circle for this.
Okay.
All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and I'm going to write the words out first because I've learned. You write the words first, then you draw your circle around the words.
Yeah.
Because if you try to do it the other way,
it's hard to fit it inside there.
It is, and you're going to be angry.
Rhonda says circles are a little loopy. Oh, she said you could condense it. It's hard to make a point when you're round. She's
True.
still not really.
Now, see, I'm trying that out. Is that enough contrast, or do I need to use black?
That's good contrast, but is that too thick of a...
Oh, no.
I'm just saying. Points matter. There you go.
I think that's a good one.
Okay. Oh, we still want it to be sticky. She was just saying, like, for the purpose, like, she's trying to keep the page in the book. Because we had an idea about that, too. I don't know how long that's going to last, but we shall see. Kim says, circles can be pesky. They're always around.
I like that one, too. All right, shall I draw it?
Oh, yeah, and then I can follow it. Seems a little sad to lose the stuff up there. That's okay. Willing to do that for you.
Well, you can save the stuff. You know, glue it back down.
Okay. If it says a circle, there's really no point.
Yeah. Now, see, y'all are getting the whole. But the whole thing is I have to have something about upside downside.
Oh, yes.
You know, because of the thing.
Yes, the thing.
Okay, so now we're planning out where we're going to put what we're cutting out here because we want a circle, obviously, in our thing here. But we don't want it to be so busy that I don't want a half, but I do love that. This corner down here is really my favorite one, but I just don't know if it's going to work for my... Oh, that's kind of nice.
What pen did you use?
Oh, it's water resistant.
Yeah. You mean it's water.
Is it smeary?
It is smearing.
Well, crap.
But, here. I don't think it's too bad. Just grab it from the edge.
I don't know if it's a little smeary, we don't care.
Yeah. Kind of fits the...
Okay, I'll just stick that right there. And can you get my dude out for me?
Yeah, I'm putting the other sticker thing back in.
Oh.
That's just how I roll. The dude, huh? Where's he? Is he
I think he's the very first page.
Oh, he is. It's funny because I think that, like, there's a clock on his patch. Here, if you want to hold that up into the...
All right, so
ooh, I love this. And I think what can happen with him is if you came back over him with the clear texture gesso, you could pencil in around him to either, like, make the outer part less noticeable. Look at you. It's so good. And you need to clear texture gesso that because it's gonna smear more. That was very smart of you. Now, what are your thoughts with that?
I'm ready for you to glue it down to a
Card back.
card back, and then I'm going to do some embellishing.
Okay, love it.
All right, now y'all, this is, I don't think I've ever completed something in one.
No, not really. Not like a full-on piece.
I'm just trying to think. This is not the kind of projects I like to do.
No.
And it was the same way when.
So do you want me to glue onto the white?
No, I want you to glue onto the other.
You want me to leave the backside white?
Yeah.
Okay. Because it's not what you said before.
I know. I changed my mind.
I'm glad that you did.
Oh, but that's another card. You want Blick?
No, I don't. I want the glue. Good golly.
You want this thing?
Yeah, I do.
It's less abrasive to your hand for sure.
There we go. Good golly.
Somebody recommended that to me. I can't remember who they were.
All right. Are you going to put the ladies on this kind of background, or they're going to have a different one?
I don't know. I have to look at them.
And how many cards?
I need 3. You're gluing that down on the wrong side. It's alright. Doesn't matter.
I am. Sorry. That was just stuck in my head.
No worries.
And may I have a wet wipe?
This is where it's kind of tricky in the positioning factor of it.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're going blind.
Kind of.
I should just throw this stupid pen away.
Which one is that?
It's something we got in some of Izzy's stuff, you know?
Oh.
It's called a pigment liner. Water-based, water-resistant.
Yeah, well. You need to get something on the thing, because... Or just, oh, maybe now that it's set, it just needed a,
Yeah.
okay, good deal. Hold it up into the technology. There we go. Now what?
Now what is, this white, this
Yeah.
line here is just really bothering me a little bit.
Yeah, I think this book,
I need to put that in water.
well, I mean, it's off-white, but, like, there it looks white. It really does. It's not
I
straight.
don't have exactly the right exact color that I want here, so I'm going to have to do a little
work.
mixing.
Okay.
That should be perfect. Now let's see here. Where's our smaller brush?
Oh, we need a record
Test
one.
it out someplace else. Perfect.
Okay. Oh, there's like Edgar Allan Poe ones in here. Like of him.
Mm-hmm. I know. Okay, I like that. One down. Boom.
Okay, look, so they have a, what is like the old record player thing, but it's the gramophone. So You Spin Me Right Round would be pretty funny with that.
Okay, I have a nice little trinket to add to my collection here. Alrighty, now to get back to our... Oh,
Bye, Linda.
there we go.
Diana Ross has upside down. Oh.
And I think once that gets dry, I think what I will do to get rid of the glossy is go over the whole thing with,
The Blick. Blickerick.
no, texture gesso.
Or that. Oh, that's fantastic.
Okay. I mean, I'm really happy with that. All right, let's get on to the next one here. We might have to do a bit of tweaking on our... Let's see. All right, I need the book back, Mariah.
Darcy says she agrees about a border of some type. Oh, shade around the border. Oh, I know what you're saying. So, like, just kind of around the card, kind of darkening the edges.
Well, I'm not finished with the back yet, so
Yeah.
don't worry about that. That'll...
Yeah.
You're talking about here?
Yes, I think so.
Okay. Yeah, I even had another idea. Remember, I've got some really small stamps.
You need to simmer down with that. Cause I don't
I've got some really small stamps, Mariah.
She ain't afraid to use them.
You just shush it. Okay, I need my
What's
book.
up?
I need my book back.
Oh, her book back. She needs her book back.
Well, you bought
Here.
that for me, right?
I did not. I didn't think you would have any interest in this whatsoever. But I am happy that you did. Really, I am.
Where's my goils?
I think they're kind of towards the back.
Look at that, how funny that looks.
I stuck it back in there.
Well, you know, you could use that for
Some of the border.
no, for, you know,
Oh.
take it out and right inside that
Yeah.
negative space there.
Uh-huh.
Where are you?
Great thoughts were here at once.
Oh, now here's some more of the, oh, where are those? Pretty sure I had them marked. I do kind of like her. Now look, she could be on that. See that background there?
I think
Are
that's
you
Marie
busy?
Antoinette. You could have her say, "Let them eat circles."
orifices.
Yes. And I said, let them eat the orifices.
Or these two here.
It's so wrong.
I'm really leaning towards these two right here.
Okay.
But I need to get some circle going on here.
Okay. Get your circle on.
I need to get my circle on because there's going to be, what is she going to say? Circles just round out my day.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, Renee, we got a special ability over here.
what?
Yes.
Okay. What?
Darcy says, let them put cake in your orifices. And then Becky's laughing, and Renee's laughing. And yes.
Okay, I gotta get some circular matter down.
And I think it was supposed to be, the whole thing was supposed to be themed around upside down, but it just turned into circles. So
circles don't have a
yeah, up or a down.
or upper an upper or a downer.
Justification. Justification.
Upside down side. Circles are flexible by nature of the shape.
Yeah, they go either way. They're really fun to be with.
Circles make complete revolutions. I don't know why.
I think that one should be with your chicks there, because that's pretty funny.
That is pretty funny. Yeah, it's sort of kind of, you know, when people
Uh-huh.
do the sit on it and spin. Yeah, it's a little bit different spin on.
Sit on it and spin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now what am I looking for?
A little higher brow, just
Yeah.
ever so slightly,
Ever so slightly.
with more judgment.
Yeah.
It's in those
All
posh,
right,
posh circles.
I really didn't want to do this to y'all, but we're gonna have to do it.
Got to dig through the box.
Yeah, we're gonna
You got
go
15
to the box.
Mm.
Okay.
Hi, Lala.
It's going the wrong way. All right, what do I have that I can do? Always got these guys, and I know I just use the crap out of this, and I feel like,
Well, it is one of our most popular designs. Now, that would be really good with old Marie Antoinette.
it would be.
You know, her being...
But
She's French,
it's
right?
coming to a point,
Yeah.
and I really, you know, I'm kind of leaning towards the unpointy side of things.
Carlos says circles are topless.
Scalloped edged circles with interior lines. Wow. How's that for an explanation?
Yeah, some description.
Circles with designs inside. I mean, you know, I look at my ability to.
Yvette, here, this one's good. Circles, they've been around forever.
They've been round forever.
Around, you know, this is where.
Yeah, separate it. Well, these are the kind of brainy things. Yeah, I like those. Squirrels.
Lygia loves looking into your box.
Are you kind of, yeah. Oh, looky, there's old Archie.
Old Archie. Somebody actually ordered Archie stuff the other day. Pretty excited about that.
All right, now what do we have here? This is that is a very intricate, and there's a larger version of that. And of course, these guys, but I don't think that fits her.
All right, Devin says, what did the circle say to the doily? Sorry. That makes sense. That makes more sense. Why are you so complicated?
Why are you what?
So complicated.
Oh. I've got a doily thing back over there. Now that might be, I've got some little, oh, here. Okay, cancel that.
See, sometimes you just gotta look through the box to know that that's not what you need.
Well, I just
It's important.
I think I already got it. But it's what you said, because what you said made me remember.
Ah.
These little jobbers.
This here is called quilted crop circles. And it's definitely been around.
All right. So it's by nature of the design is a little bit more formal than these.
Yes.
Right? You see the difference?
Yeah.
You got to think about these things, you know?
Yeah,
Well,
we went
I
from the
think
steampunky grungy business. Now we're going to the fancy ladies. Still keeping on the circle. You know, it's all coming around.
all coming around. And I mean, I've even got these little things that I could bring in here. Now, where's my book? Again, I want to make sure that we've got to think about what color to use here. Okay, so see, I'm thinking these pinks that we've got going on here are going to look really mighty fine. You know, put this down here so that the ladies are on more of the turquoise.
Do you want me to I could cut the card out and you can just work on the card if you...
Well, but I don't know where I want it quite yet.
All right. Get your circle on, lady. Get your circle on. You got 15 minutes. 14.
Okay. So, what I'm thinking maybe is... All right, I'm just going to... you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to plan that out like that. Screw that.
Just get her down and then we'll figure it out.
Where's my already adulterated? Okay, give me a minute. I got to squeeze some juice out of this. Out of this little sponge.
Just...
As I don't really want that color.
Hey, Joyce.
But I'll test it out here.
Yeah, we got 13 minutes.
That might be a little bit on...
But she finished a card, almost. I mean, that's as good as it gets around here. Let's be honest. But, I mean, I'm very proud of you. Like, you did that under pressure. I kind of pressured you into that.
You did. It isn't my go-to.
No, you wanted to print some more papers, and then that's all we would have done, and then talked about. And then she would have had the cards done by the next one.
By the next time.
But look at this. We might end up with a second one.
And it would be magical.
Yeah, come on, lady. Let's do this.
All right. I'm clearing off of my thing over here. And trying to get my... I really want to keep using this sponge because I've already got it going.
You just like it?
I like it.
Well, even if it goes a little purpley, I think you'll be fine.
Well, I think so too. All right, so let's take a little bit of quinacridone magenta here. Might be a little bit strong.
Yeah, a wee bit, but...
I don't know by the time I get through using this sponge that always wipe her nose. And if something's running down her leg, it's best just to get it off there right now because you'll end up on your hand and in places you don't want it.
Tips and tricks, y'all. Tips and tricks.
Tips and tricks.
Hey, sorry.
Oh,
that's not... No. I'm glad you didn't, go full force on all that. You're a little... It's wet.
It's very wet.
And that's a problem.
It's a problem.
You need something thicker. Or, press less. Less pressing.
Well, now see, I'm not getting any definition at all. Okay, but this is crap. All right. Hey, I got plan B. Don't you worry
Wasn't worried at all.
Don't you fret get your britches in a bind there, sister. Oh, Lord.
This also brings us around to things going a little upside down. Not as planned. See, it doesn't always have to be a literal thing. It could be part of the process.
Yeah, and this is what happens. You get this spoogey stuff out there if you don't shake and rattle and roll your little
Gotta
fluid acrylics.
get the balls rolling. See, that applies. Tips and tricks.
And it's always best to try it on a surface that you don't give a rat about. All right, I'm liking that a little better.
Your spongy's too wet.
You're absolutely right about that. And my white's not white enough.
Well, because your sponge is wet. And then you're going with that. You need some heavy body. I'm here to help, not the enemy.
You just keep telling yourself that.
Okay.
I can make this work.
Okay.
I'm bound and determined.
I know you are.
You
acted
all ugly about it.
There's gonna be some doily-esque circles happening by the end of the stream.
Ah, look at that.
We're gonna go for the grungy version of the frilly. This is grunge frill. Justification. She liked that.
Yeah, we're recovering our ground here. It's still kind of on the blobby side.
That's all
But
right.
I don't know that I don't know that I hate it. I don't know that it has to be, like a FP.
No. And again, I think it's funny that it's not. Because it just sort of... It adds to the humor of it. Mm-hmm. Sandy Franklin says, circles don't care if they're upside down.
They have no
Yeah.
preference.
I mean,
I'm really into this. I think this is like really.
yeah. You really turned it around.
Are you proud of yourself, Mariah?
I am. I've used that a few times during the stream today. I don't know if y'all have noticed. It could be a drinking game. Come back. Drink with me. Later the afternoon. Some of y'all, it's already late. It's fine. Hi, Carol. Adria says, next unassigned month's Maker's Trade, Grunge Frill. I like it. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's okay, Paula.
This is not going to work.
I like that. It's kind of watercolory, a little smooshy.
All right, where's my goils?
Well, you left them in the book, which is probably smart. There they are.
Well, the problem with these goils is they take up a lot of real estate.
I think it'll be fine. Then you can wrap the little petticoat thing, or whatever the fluffy bit.
Train.
Yeah. Is it a train? I guess it would be.
And if I isolate them over into this corner here.
Now, what I would like is actually to get the card. Let me get the card out of the background first, and then you can put them on there in a better situation. Like, the true. Ooh, I like that better, I think. Yes.
But then, see, they're going to cover up the...
Well, yeah, just, yeah, there you go. Dip it down into the pink a little, yeah.
Okay, if worse comes to worse, what I can do is I can do this circle somewhere here off the edge.
Well, you could tear the edge of it and then glue it on.
And glue it on. Okay, do you see where I am here?
I do.
Where's my crap tape?
Yeah, tape her down.
Dadgum Izzy.
She hauls off with things, I swear.
She just...
And those boys come and grab my tape, too.
They what?
Yeah, she does. Those boys come in and grab my washi tape. And I'm like, I swear I had tape here. But they don't like digging through the drawers. So they'll grab whatever's out on the desk. I tell you, they have just been a savior to the whole processing orders. It's just so nice to have them.
It's coming across the Great Divide here.
Okay.
Now I'm going to do this sticker.
I noticed she did. I knew you weren't like totally pleased with where.
Well, then I've got to find a thing to write the message.
Yeah, but you can work that out. I mean, that's pretty spot on there. Looky there, looky there. I'll tell you what. There's some things I'm good at. And I'm not afraid to tell y'all about it.
So we decided circles make complete revolutions.
Mm-hmm. Look at that.
Oh man, good job. Good jobbers. And see, you can see, look. But I don't want to get the girls on there.
Okay. You got 3 minutes. We're going to finish this card. Hopefully y'all are in it with us here. Do you want me to tear this out?
What?
The circle over here. Do you want me to do a little torn edge on it? And do you want like the interior or do you want the full outer?
I don't think I need it.
Okay.
Quite frankly, my dear.
Okay.
But I'm going to.
Oh, I love them.
I'm doing exactly what you told me to do. Except it's not going to... No, that's not going to work.
Just lop it off.
Because it's going to wonky over.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to wonky over.
Yeah, we don't want wonky over. Now you can hold on to that and glue it around to the back side along the straight edge.
I could. I don't know if I want to do that quite
Okay.
yet. But I've always got that as an option.
You stuck it back down in the little page.
I stuck it down on...
Good job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look how cute
Hi,
those
Elizabeth.
girls look there.
They are. Renee, sometimes P does make them in the more landscape form.
Yeah, like this.
It makes me crazy. But you are right. Most of the time they are. And I think that's just because, like, that's kind of how the card holders are and stuff.
Now, I'm going to pay attention this time, and I'm going to get a pen that is permanent.
Yeah. It may still kind of wipe a little just because these pages are glossy. Bye, Liz. Thanks for hanging. Alright, if you pull that sticker off there, I'll cut it out.
Y'all don't leave yet. I might have to do something else. Surprising. Surprising!
Spray!
And I am going to have to do a little painty background there on the...
This is a way better pen.
Yeah, these micron things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that dried like lickety split.
These are good things to have.
Here you go. Bye, Monroe. Thanks for hanging. Bye, Carrie. Thanks for hanging. Make sure y'all give those thumbsy upsies if you have it. We're about to finish up here.
Now, would you tear that circle out and maybe I can get it in right over here?
It does want
where
a circle.
What do you think? While you're doing that, I'm going to see if I can mix up a little of my mixture out here that I got rid of that white stuff around the edge on.
All right, here's my thought. I like this more little buffed out, just this part.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure. Yeah, that might be a little bit dark.
Here you go. That might just be, you know, there's a section in there to...
I don't know.
I think you're forcing that. And I thought you were going to do it coming in. Nope. Nope. I'm going to come grab it from you.
I don't know what I want to do with that. I don't know that I want to do that.
Okay. Well, will you hold it up? Did you hold that up into the technology? Oh, you're going to do the little edge thing.
Yeah, I'm going to.
I mean, that just makes all the difference. Look at that. And that's just your washout, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, it's a mixture of my washout. It's not just one.
Uh-huh. Kim says she thinks that it should say something like, "Did you know Martha doesn't wear bloomers?"
Do you know? No. Martha has little tiny orifices. That's what I was making earrings. I'm not, and the lady I was making them for, and she says, "Don't make me any of those great big clunky things. I have tiny little delicate orifices."
And there you go. Alrighty, guys, so that is us. We are 3 minutes past. Sometimes, you know, but look at that. 2 cards almost done. That's a PM record right there. And I call that a win-win for sure.
Win-win.
We will be back here tomorrow. It is my day, because it's Mariah's Makes on Mondays. Mariah makes things on Mondays, and I'm making Mondays. I make your Monday. I'll make your Monday. Maybe that's what I should say. That seems like a high bar. Anyway, we'll see you back here tomorrow. Thanks for hanging. Bye, guys.
Bye.